What if I told you there's a place outside of reality? A place you could slip into by accident, where the walls are stained yellow, the carpet smells damp, and the fluorescent lights buzz endlessly. No windows, no doors, just miles and miles of identical empty rooms. This place is called the Backrooms, and it has become one of the internet's most terrifying urban legends. The story began in 2019 when a strange, unsettling photo appeared online. It showed nothing more than an empty office with yellow wallpaper and buzzing lights. But the caption was chilling. If you're not careful, and you no-clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the Backrooms. The word no-clip comes from video games, when players glitch through walls into areas they're not supposed to reach. The idea of glitching through reality itself, and landing in a place that shouldn't exist, immediately caught fire online. Thousands of people began to share their own stories, theories, and even maps of this mysterious world. According to the myth, the Backrooms start with level 0. It's described as a maze of musty yellow rooms. The carpet is damp, the wallpaper peels, and the lights hum with a constant, maddening buzz. Wander long enough and every room begins to look the same. People claim that once you're inside, there's no clear exit, and you're not alone. Dark, distorted creatures known as entities are said to roam the halls, hunting anyone unlucky enough to find themselves there. But level 0 is only the beginning. As the story spread, the internet expanded the Backrooms into a massive universe of levels. Level 1 is an industrial maze of concrete corridors, dripping pipes, and flickering lights. Level 2 is a network of claustrophobic tunnels, hot and suffocating, where hostile entities are far more aggressive. And beyond those, fans have described entire dreamlike worlds, abandoned malls stretching forever, oceans without end, cities with no people, infinite libraries, and even entire landscapes that twist the laws of physics. Some levels are considered safe zones where survivors form camps and try to build communities. Others are complete death traps, designed to break the human mind. The Backrooms has evolved into a collaborative horror project, where anyone can invent new levels, new creatures, and new stories. So why does this legend feel so real? Psychologists believe it's because of something called liminal spaces, places that exist between worlds. Think of an empty school at night, a deserted shopping mall, or a quiet parking lot in the middle of nowhere. They feel familiar, but wrong. They make us uneasy because our brains don't know how to process them. The Backrooms takes this feeling and pushes it to the extreme, trapping you in a never-ending liminal nightmare. The impact of this myth has been enormous. Short horror films set in the Backrooms rack up millions of views on YouTube. Indie games let players try to escape its endless levels. Online forums are filled with people debating theories, inventing new monsters, and sharing stories of dreams where they found themselves lost in the yellow halls. What began as a single unsettling photo has transformed into one of the most recognized digital horror legends of our time. But the mystery remains. What if the Backrooms aren't just fiction? What if, one day, you really could slip through the cracks of reality? Would you wander those endless rooms, listening to the constant hum of the lights, never finding an exit? Or would you run, knowing something is always following close behind? The Backrooms may be a creation of the internet, but it speaks to one of our oldest fears, the fear of being lost in a world that feels both familiar and utterly wrong. Maybe it's only a story, or maybe the Backrooms are waiting for you.